Good morning. Good morning. Right back like we never left. Another Saturday morning with the W Show, Kansas City, talking sports and pop culture. If this is your first time checking us out, we appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving. Can you still say Happy Thanksgiving right now?
No.
It's past.
Listen,
Happy belated Thanksgiving.
people barely wanted to celebrate Thanksgiving. Yeah. It went Halloween, Christmas.
Yeah, it's just happy holidays.
Yeah, at this point.
Speaking of which, we were off last week. So how was everyone Thanksgiving?
It's good. I did a little house hopping, but yeah.
So you one of those?
Nah, I still brought the ham to my families, and hams are like $1,500 these days.
Really?
Yeah. Ham is
get a loan
expensive.
for some ham now, man.
And then I went by my girl's grandmother's house. So yeah, that's the house hopping I did. I wasn't sure that was cut Pete.
Tony, how
Thanksgiving was good. I was in Texas with family. Dinner was great up until about
7:30.
Yeah.
Why she put emphasis on dinner was great?
I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry, Steve. Next time we are in the same place at the same time. But see, this is what I thought, because I know you was in Texas as well, covering the game.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew you had family there, that after you did what you were doing the work of the Lord and reporting,
He ain't got no friends.
Yeah.
He doesn't have no friends.
I mean, I think I do got some family in Texas, but it just didn't pan out. I didn't get no food from nobody. Nobody say, hey, I know you're here. What's up? Pull up.
I thought you was too sad to call.
That probably is what it was.
Didn't want to hear you whining.
See, Lance, how was your Thanksgiving? What do you normally do on Thanksgiving? What's a young person like yourself do?
Just go to mom's house and get a plate.
Well, I hate Thanksgiving food, so.
Oh my goodness! Wait a minute.
There's a lot of people his age though that do not like Thanksgiving food.
That's
why?
With society today.
You're right.
We ain't gonna make it.
Back to you, man. Like, why? What don't you like?
It's just not all that.
Macaroni and cheese. You like that?
Yeah.
You like yams?
You like sweet potatoes, yams?
My mom fried fish just for me.
Catfish?
Yeah.
Okay.
You the only child?
Do you like greens?
No, I'm the youngest.
Yeah, he's got to be. It's
greens?
either the only child or the youngest.
You like green bean casserole?
I don't like any of that. I ate banana pudding, fish, and macaroni.
What type of Thanksgiving?
He ate like a 2-year-old, basically. Basically, that's a 2-year-old.
You have a spork with that?
Hey, the little kids played that sectioned off. Like you got the big spot and then the 2 spots.
What is
spork
in the juice box?
Yeah.
Pop a straw in it for you, whatever.
That was your plate, huh?
You got the lime green straw.
All right. Well, we know who we not inviting for Thanksgiving dinner.
That brother right over there. You know how my Thanksgiving
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was lovely.
Okay.
A lot of people, my homeboy Phil, good friend Phil, you know him. We played baseball with him. Before the game, he was like, yeah, Mike, come on over. I got all this food. We'll shoot some pool, drink, whatever, whatever. After the game, the number you have called is no longer. It's like nobody was picking up their phones.
I played you, huh?
Everybody played me. I thought I had 4 houses to go to then when they lost. Hey, I don't care. Hey, listen, I went down to McCormick and Smith's. We watched the lights. We ate good. We drank good or whatever,
So you didn't have a Thanksgiving meal either?
No, we always, for the last couple of years, my sister, my mom's and family, whatever, we always, we go out to eat now. When grandma's passed away, Thanksgiving's not the same. So
understood.
We get together, we watch the lights, and then we pick a restaurant. Majority of the time it's been McCormick and Smith's, and then we go have dinner and we eat and just laugh and joke around and have fun. This year was actually great. Because of the Chiefs game on Thursday and the loss, last year it took forever to get in, even with reservations. This year, I guess my sister did the count wrong. She walked in and the Major D was just like, nah, it's okay. We got you over here. And I'm like, she's like, yeah, since the Chiefs lost, I lost 250 reservations. I was like, well, hot dog, that's a happy Thanksgiving right there. Yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect. We really enjoyed it. Everybody was sad. I was over there cutting up my steak with a happy face. It was just a beautiful day.
See, haters gonna hate.
I wasn't
All
hating.
right, we got a lot to talk about on today's show. We'll dive into some FIFA news. We'll also talk Chiefs Texans happening tomorrow. We'll talk Serena Williams. Is she coming back to tennis or is she not coming back to tennis? We'll dive into that. Plus, Coco Gauff is the highest paid female athlete for the 3rd straight year. We'll dive into that. Plus, in about 30 minutes or so, we'll have our sneakers of the week during our Hater Love It segment. Let's get to today's headlines.
And now, here are the biggest sports headlines from this week. We bring them to you every Saturday morning on The W with Walls and the Crew on 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
So 2 days that people in Kansas City have had circled on their calendar for the last 3 to 4 years at least have finally taken place yesterday and today. Of course, FIFA, their World Cup, they narrowed down their draw. So of teams possibly playing in Kansas City, and today they'll actually have the actual teams that will be playing here. The schedule will be released in about 20 minutes, I believe. So the first ever 48-team FIFA World Cup is, of course, is approaching, coming up in June and July of this year, or 2026. And the draw happened yesterday. Of course, they have 12 groups of 4. The groups for the countries were already assigned. So Mexico is in Group A, Canada and in Group B, and then USA, of course, is in Group D. And so those were the host countries. And so before yesterday, no one knew. Of course, we knew the groupings and where they would be playing, but we didn't know the teams. And now, of course, we know the teams and what teams actually will be playing in Kansas City. And so these teams that in the different groupings, I don't know if you guys like follow soccer or anything like that, but like, was there any team that you expected to see that would come to Kansas City?
I wanted Sweden to come to Kansas City.
Why Sweden?
It's just holds a close place to my heart. I like Sweden. Swedish people are nice. Real,
Did you bet on Sweden in the last one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he met a Swedish stewardess.
No.
Oh.
I had a Swedish roommate and a Canadian roommate when I was in college in California, and they were just nice people.
Q, you got a different story, huh?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna have story time with Q later on.
Story time. When I was in California.
So for match 19 on June 16th, we're getting groups J, E, F, and then on June 27th we'll get Group J again.
That's my birthday.
Birthday.
So, Jeffin.
June 26th in Group J, we will have let's see. In Group J, we'll have either Argentina versus Algeria, or we'll have Austria versus Jordan.
Austria?
Yep.
Okay, Jordan. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
I thought we would get more like African and Latin teams, which
so on June 20th for Group E, we'll have Germany versus what's that? Curacao. Yeah,
I think that's
and then we'll have Ecuador. And that's Group E. And then Group F, we'll have Netherlands, Japan, Tunisia, or we'll have they actually have some teams that need to still qualify. So
means, right?
Well, what'd you say?
Get those glasses so you can translate all that language going on.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then so June 27th, we'll have Group J again. We'll have either of course Argentina, Algeria, Austria, or Jordan. And then other matches in Kansas City, match 87 on July 3rd, we'll have the knockout stage round of 32, a Group K winner versus third place winner from Group D, E, I, J, or L. So Group K is the group that I kind of want to see come here. They have Portugal, Uzbekistan, or Colombia, and they also have a play-in game. Jamaica is in that as well. So we could possibly get a winner from Group K or Group D, which is Group D is pretty cool because it could be USA, Paraguay, Australia, or they have a play-in game also.
Nice.
Argentina versus Portugal would be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's Messi versus Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I did see someone talk about that. Messi and Ronaldo.
Oh, this is going to be an exciting summer for Kansas City.
I mean, it really
all
is.
The construction is done.
But the U.S., a lot of people want to see the U.S. play here, but they'd have to get like third or something out of their grouping to be able to come here, which is,
How far did they go in 2022?
Yeah, I think it was 22.
That's 4 years.
But didn't the women go further than the men?
They did.
Yeah.
Don't remember how far the men. I think they lost in round of 32, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the men have been sucking it up for like the past 10 years.
They fired their manager. Got a new coach. It's been pretty bad for the men. But I think this year they should fare pretty well. Just because I'm looking at their group. I mean, you have Paraguay, Australia, and then I mean, you could have Turkey, Slovakia in one of those playing games. So their first game is versus Paraguay. So
I wonder how much the hotel rates are right now.
So what I was going to do, I can't put it out there, but I was going to get a couple rooms and hold on to them, and then sell them.
Yeah.
But so if you guys are not watching us, and I hope you are, you can turn to actually Fox 4 showing the
Fox 4. Look at that.
It'll be us. So
the schedule. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Which makes work fun.
Oh, it's not fun
because
I've watched a couple shows. Y'all be kicking it. Yeah,
I get off.
All right, the Chiefs. They'll face the Houston Texans tomorrow at GEHA Field on Sunday Night Football. They will be out. They'll be without 3 key players on offense. So, of course, the Chiefs will be shorthanded on offense in a must-win game, another must-win game. This time versus the Houston Texans on Sunday night. So earlier this week, they placed rookie left tackle Josh Simmons on injured reserve. He suffered a dislocated and fractured left wrist in the Thanksgiving game against the Dallas Cowboys. It's a huge blow to their offensive line. But while absence of Simmons shouldn't necessarily be, derail their season, they have some other absences that would possibly happen tomorrow. So you have right tackle Jawan Taylor will be out, and also guard Trey Smith is doubtful. So you have 3 out of your 5.
3 to 5, yeah.
Offensive linemen that will be out.
Number one defense
against the number one defense, and Will Anderson.
Oh, listen, I don't even know. Listen, I picked Houston 30 times. I don't know how the Chiefs is going to stand up on that defensive line with Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson.
It's going to be
a funeral.
It's going to be an all hands on deck type game.
Literally, all hands on deck.
I think you
come get us.
If you think about it, I mean we've seen Patrick Mahomes with a depleted offensive line and win games before, win big games before. I mean we've seen it.
Yeah, it's been so.
Yeah. So with the makeshift offensive line and makeshift wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean he's won games with it. So it's not like
it's not impossible.
Exactly.
But
have they been rolling this season enough to do that? Like, when's the last time we saw a good output from the Chiefs offense?
Against the Raiders? No, against the Raiders.
2 weeks ago against Indianapolis?
No, against the Raiders. That was a close game.
They played solid against Indianapolis.
No, a good output. That was a 20-23 game, right?
For Indy?
The good game that they had offensively was against the Raiders when they shut them out. They had 35 points. Well, it's still an NFL team though. Mm-hmm. That was the last good output is when they scored 35 points. I don't think any other game of that they had over 20-some points.
They did.
Yeah, it was just 35.
I mean they against the Colts it was 23-20. Broncos 22-19.
Yeah, that's the only game they scored 30-something points.
28 and Commanders.
The
Commanders.
Oh, and only 22 against the Broncos. I mean the Broncos are the leader in sacks in the league.
Yeah. One player on the Broncos has more sacks than the entire defense of the Chiefs.
Yeah. I mean, and the Cowboys, they put up 28 against the Cowboys.
It's not 30. That's what I said. They haven't scored. They only scored 30, 2 or 3 times this year.
Here's the thing about this team and what I foresee happening tomorrow. They're going to have to utilize their run game a lot. Pacheco is back, and I never thought about how much they lacked or their running game without Isaiah Pacheco, because he's of course he can change the flow of the game and or the speed of the game at least. I just feel like they have to use that and Patrick Mahomes. If you're a betting person, I would take Patrick Mahomes whatever his rushing yards is. Over.
Listen,
and they're definitely going to have to run the ball. If you down 3 of your 5 starting offensive linemen, you need to get these guys in the game, and being able to push the line if they're able to push the line. That's going to get them started, but it's going to be cold as well. And do your receivers have the hands to hold on to the ball? And that might be a question for the Texans, because outside of Nico Collins,
Higgins is okay. Schultz,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, they have some decent receivers, but again, in the cold, freezing temperatures, the high is 39 tomorrow. So by the time it hits 7 o'clock, it's going to be closest to the low.
So we're hoping the weather's bad to help with the.
No, I don't. because it's a dome team.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and I agree with Darius. He said we've seen Pat torch number one defensive too. Don't be surprised. You got the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Like when you're the best player on anybody's field or a court or anything, you got to make everybody else around you better.
Yeah,
whether that be the offensive lineman or whether that be the running backs, the wide receiver, or whoever. If he's balling,
yeah, it's a good game.
Of course.
Yeah, listen. I love the optimism, and I always said, y'all always call me the hater or whatever, but I just try to speak, my truth. Pat is one of the greatest quarterbacks that ever lived, right? He can get it done. But the Chiefs, they don't have a run game. Their offensive line is depleted. I mean, I think the one thing that they have is that they have a good rush defense, right? Mm-hmm. But Houston can't run the ball, but they got C.J. Stroud back. I just want to see how it plays out. Chiefs fans are not going to the games. They selling tickets for lower prices. It's going to be
who's not going to the games?
Listen, I've seen people sell their tickets online $200 that was going for $500.
We know you're a fan of fake news.
No, for real. No, I'm not a fan of fake news. Listen, I got a text the other day, like, hey, they got row 313 or whatever for $300 with the pass. Weeks before that, it was $500-$600 for 2 tickets.
But it's also cold tomorrow too.
Yeah, I'll say
people are not going because
people
it's
do
cold.
that every year in Chiefs Stadium when it's cold.
So fans are not going to the games because it's cold. I thought we was ride or die.
Listen,
you get older people that
ride or die.
That's the thing. In
below 30, right?
November and December here, people sell their tickets.
Yeah, I got tickets to the AFC
below 32
championship because it was cold outside.
Take them. And you're getting people that have seen over the past few years, like the first couple years, 2019, 2021,
people
it was like people wanted to be there.
Yeah.
And then that next few years, it's an investment for people.
It is.
Because you're buying those tickets for $110, $120 a piece, and you can double up on your money.
Yeah,
and it's like, man, I can sell my tickets and then go buy some more for cheaper, and then I've made some money.
Yeah. Now we're making money. We're supposed to be fans. I got a question though. Because we were talking about
Don't you bet every day?
Every day.
Okay.
Literally every day.
I don't. Hey, listen, this is the closest I've been to Kansas all week. I got a little jittery. I was like, yo, what's going on? I was at KCK, whatever. But this is what I want to ask. Because y'all was talking about, Pacheco and how the run game. 2 questions. Over, under. Do you think they get over 80 yards rushing?
I do.
Okay. Another question. You guys said that it would be foolish for them to trade the 3rd-round pick for Breece Hall, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know who they traded the 3rd-round pick for a couple years ago? Kadarius Toney.
So we talked about that already.
Kadarius Toney, who almost ran back a punt in the Super Bowl.
So are we saying
who scored in the Super Bowl too?
You know what? This is why I hate talking to you guys, Chiefs fans, man.
You gotta think about. You gotta look at the long. If you're a businessman, you're a businessman. You understand.
How did the 3rd-round pick work out for Kadarius Toney? You guys basically kicked him off the team because of his shenanigans.
But look at the price of Kadarius Toney. Look at the price.
I thought Pat Mahomes had one of the.
Look at the price.
Hold on, I got a question. I thought Pat Mahomes had one of the team friendliest contracts that any quarterback can have, right?
You were wide receiver depleted at that time.
I have a question, and you're running back depleted.
You're not running back. You got four legit running backs on your team right now. Okay. Yes. You had 4 running backs. One guy you're paying $4 million.
I think they're ranked at like 26.
As a matter of fact, one of those running backs came from his team.
I think, we got rid of him. I think they're ranked at 26 on rushing. So
that's because they don't run the ball. We all know that. Okay. Tell us something we don't know.
Okay.
Listen,
I'm trying to figure out how you're good, but you're next to last.
The Chiefs will stress you out every year, regardless if they're good, bad, good. But it's just something about this Chiefs team that we have right now that I am not writing them off until
tomorrow at 7:22.
Until that last game where we know they're not going to go.
That's going to be tomorrow at 7:30.
7:30. The game ain't even started yet.
Yeah, 7:20, and then 10 minutes into the game, they're going to be like, "Oh well, next year."
What?
Run it back.
Revenge tour.
Well, you talk all this smack, but
my team
I'm pretty sure San Francisco gonna be in Cancun as well. So we're gonna be sitting on the couch together.
Not before y'all, though. Not before you guys.
It don't matter.
Nah,
they're gonna be passing by.
I think it's a winnable game just because Texans have a questionable offense. No doubt they have a good defense, but I mean, you can argue with Davis Mills. They look like a more fluid offense.
Yeah, he did look better.
C.J. Stroud, he be taking unnecessary risk, and I just don't believe in it as much. I think it's going to be like a defensive battle.
You believe is your belief
No,
worth $20?
I'm not betting $20.
Okay.
But here's the thing about
Some
it.
Gates.
Here's the thing about it. Yeah, all fine and good. The Texans defense is this and that or whatever. But it's cool until you get punched in the mouth.
It is, but I just remember
it's very different
this is
playing
all I
at
wanna-
Arrowhead Stadium. Like that's what I don't think that you understand.
No, I do understand because every week when we have these conversations, like when we had about Dallas, like no way we're losing to Dallas, and then we come up with this conversation. It's just like no, everything's good until we get punched in the mouth, and you guys are not listening. This team is the number one defense. You guys' offensive line is depleted. Yes, Pat Mahomes is beating.
Actually, Denver has the number one defense, sir.
Houston has the number one.
Nah,
defense.
Houston.
Now,
has the number one
Denver is
defense.
leading in sacks.
Houston's leading in sacks. They're leading in
Denver's
passing
leading in
yards.
sacks.
I thought Houston was because
No.
they had like 6.
Denver
two-
sacks.
Nah, Denver is like they
Okay.
like 40 team sacks. It's like 44 or something.
What
like
I'm
that.
saying is that the way that this team looks different than the other years is that they're losing these 1-point games. They're losing these one possession games that they weren't last year. And there's something missing. Maybe the team is getting a little older. Maybe they're burnt out for the last 5 years of running. But what I'm seeing, the trajectory of this team is not what it was last year, this year, to where the optimism is you guys are trying to exude out to the audience, whatever, is not the same. And teams, the structure is different or whatever. And they just haven't capitalized off of free agency or in the trade deadline. They didn't bring in anyone and they thought they can go back with the same ham sandwich. And now that sandwich is soggy and they're not going to win.
Here's one thing that you said: optimism. I'm
low.
really not that big of an optimist as I am a realist.
Okay.
And this team does have some deficiencies. I mean, we can see it. However, this is still a team that has gone to the Super Bowl for the last 5 out of 6 seasons.
That's what I said.
So you've got to give them
A little grace.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's the thing. It's like, oh, you get these fans that have been, or not even fans, you get folks that have been so upset by this team over the past few years, kind of like the Patriots. We talk about it all the time. You get them, they get so upset, and it's like once the team looks like they're on the ropes, oh, they're getting ready to fall. Tyson's getting ready to fall, and then when they come out punching, it's like, well, dang, it's because of the refs, or it's because of this, or it's because of that. And so I just want everybody to understand, like, every year is not going to be, they're not going to be up here every year. We all understand that. That's being the realist. Now, the other thing of the fact of it is, it's like you still, and you just talked about it, has one of the best quarterbacks that have ever played the game, right? Like I said, you had some opportunities, or you can go back to Michael Jordan. He's had some opportunities that, have passed him by.
Yeah.
Where he should have won games that they lost.
You can still
This
lose
team,
games and win a championship.
this team has lost a lot of games this season where it's like, how the heck did they lose? We can go back to Jacksonville. You can go back to Dallas. You can go back to a lot of these games that they lost.
Dallas,
Shoot,
the
first game of the season. It's like, man, you're in Brazil. You losing to this team, this Chargers team. It's like, what are y'all doing? And even after the game, they're like, man, what just happened? It's some stuff that you didn't expect to happen. And so I say all that to say this. You cannot write this team off.
Wait a minute. You said you got us. We didn't expect to happen because I predicted. I said they either go 3-3 or 2-4.
Again, you were.
Then I made a bet. I had to screenshot it. I bet, and I said at the beginning of the year that they would go under.
But
10
here's the
wins.
thing about it. Here's the thing about it. You say that every year.
No, I didn't say they would go under 10 wins last year.
You say that every year.
I didn't say they would go
Yeah,
under
you
10.
did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I said this year, I bet that they would win.
At
They
some
wouldn't get-
point, it's gonna happen. At some point, it's gonna happen.
This
If you
is
say it every year, at some point, it's gonna happen. We can rewind the tape too.
We can rewind
Next
the tape
week,
too.
I'll
This
come
is-
back with
this-
what
Please,
we
listen, I'll look through
Yeah.
the archives with you, whatever, because that right there is fake news, buddy.
All right, the GOAT, Serena Williams, shuts down rumors of a tennis return. So Serena Williams is getting, of course, setting the record straight. She's not coming back to the world of professional tennis. It was been reported earlier this week that, of course, for the tennis commission, you have to report or basically register to do drug testing. She submitted all of her forms to the international registered testing pool, which also requires, of course, current and active players to be attested. So she put her name in it, and
Take the test.
folks were like, "Oh, she's returning to tennis." Well, she took to Twitter and said, "Guys, I am not coming back."
So why submit the paperwork?
That's what people don't know.
Ozempic sales not selling?
Well, this is what I think. Q, I'm gonna take your words. Me thinks that that you talked about the whatever the product is that she's selling, Ozempic.
Yeah.
She wants to
Play.
utilize that as, well, if you're an athlete, you can take this and help you with your weight control
I knew it
or
was
whatever,
something.
and you'll still be able to pass the drug test.
Oh, you
for
can, so it's like a masking system.
Or I don't know. That's just what I feel like she wants to use it for.
Whatever happened to just eating broccoli and rice? Now I got to get the needle. I'm not doing that. And then she
Ozempic's not a needle.
Well, whatever it is.
Yeah.
What
is
is it?
Ozempic a needle?
I think it's a
it
needle.
is. It is. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you put it in your stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
Chris over there laughing.
I thought it.
Why would you want to promote that to athletes rather than just having like, hey, eat your vegetables, drink water, run laps? That's it. Get a needle to maintain your weight.
Yeah, but everybody's body ain't the same.
That
Well,
is
I know,
true.
but it's not
especially in today's time.
I
Because,
don't
you know,
know.
we grew up on Hot Pockets, and whereas our moms and grandparents grew up on stuff they was growing out.
Yeah.
You like the pepperoni Hot Pockets?
we
Tony?
grew up on
yeah.
genetically modified
We
fast
really,
food.
we really, you could throw it in the microwave and it was done.
Yeah. But I really feel like where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's definitely smoke with her putting her name in the hat.
Or a needle.
I think
Yeah.
I think it was part of like marketing plan
Yeah.
for whatever.
It's coming next.
Yeah.
Even I can come back after the needle and plays tennis. I don't know. She's old. What is she? 44?
That's not old.
Serena's not that old.
Yeah, she's in her
Projecting?
about 44,
Yeah,
43,
she's about-
44.
She's 44.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's up there.
Yeah.
And it is old Tony.
But I think, tennis is a young woman's game.
Not an old woman,
Yeah, I do. Because you have to move.
Yeah,
be
44.
able to
Mhm.
Just turned
go
44 in
back and
September.
forth.
Yeah. See?
Okay, I thought Venus was that old. So Venus is older than that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, would y'all like to see Serena come back?
No.
Yes.
Really?
Mhm. I think it'll be an
The
embarrassment.
sport of tennis is better when Serena is
It
playing.
is,
You
but
know
I don't want to see her get smoked though.
You know how they say on these NFL channels, like football is better when Dallas is winning. Like,
Man,
That's
listen,
tennis.
I ain't heard that.
Man, no,
yeah,
no, listen.
somebody said that
It's
on.
always about Dallas, man. It's getting redundant.
Yeah.
I hate it, dude. I really hate it. Every channel, all the time, either it's about Dallas or about somebody playing Dallas or
Yeah.
about something Dallas did. I tweeted to Mike Golick or whatever his name, Mike Greenberg. I'm like, look, y'all got to stop this, man. This is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I was like, there's more than football than just Dallas. I'm like, they're not even like, only way I get to hear about the Chiefs or any like remnants of the Chiefs is turn it to Fox when Nick Wright is on. And that's it, because they'll go to Dallas and then go to the Chiefs and then kind of talk about Baltimore because that's the other guy's team or whatever. But other than that, man, it's just, look, Cowboys. It's just getting horrible.
It's just a Cowboys game on.
Oh man. Speaking of tennis, so tennis star Coco Gauff is the highest paid female athlete for the third straight
Yeah.
year. Sportico has released its annual list of highest paid female athletes, and tennis players, again, of course, populated the majority of it and are most notably at the top of this
My mother
list.
put me in the wrong sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Shame.
I mean,
shame.
if you look
Did she hit
at
the
this,
billions?
if you look at this list, she makes $8 million just off of tennis.
Earnings, yeah.
And then an estimated, the rest of her money has come from Mercedes-Benz, Rolex, Bose, New Balance, and just of her endorsements like Fanatics.
Yeah.
And then
31 million.
look at the top paid WNBA player.
Caitlin.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at her salary.
Uh,
Like
200,000.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that chart. You can't even see it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just looking at it because
Go back to that bar chart that you had. Yeah.
Well, more people
Yeah.
watch tennis than they do the
Caitlin
WNBA.
Clark is 16 million. She
The
doesn't
light green.
all of
is
hers
her
is
salary.
endorsements. Yeah.
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 But more people watch tennis than they do WNBA.
It's a lot of people who watch.
Yeah, tennis.
Yeah.
Watch tennis.
Yeah,
Tennis
tennis.
and soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you look at this, the other chart I put up, it says highest female paid athletes per year. 2023, there was no basketball players on there. 2024, you had Caitlin Clark, and she was ranked number 10. And then 25, she's right now ranked 6. So you just have tennis, skiing, and then you have some soccer sprinkled in there, and you have gymnastics.
So skiers
Simone
make more
Biles.
money than WNBA players.
Yep.
That's shocking.
2024.
And that's an indictment on the NBA itself.
2024, the second highest paid athlete was a skier. This year, the fourth highest paid athlete is a skier. So there's 3 tennis, a skiing, a tennis, and then a basketball at 6. And then you have a golfer at number 7, and then you have the rest tennis and the gymnastics and tennis, and another golfer at 15. So if you parent of young ladies,
get them on the slopes,
put them in skiing, soccer, gymnastics, or tennis.
Hey,
and tennis and gymnastics gonna run that bag.
Yep. For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to see a lot more Black girls in tennis and gymnastics.
So my daughter in, man, she's moving quick. I'm like, man, you can just go with it.
Yeah, shout out to Taylor Townsend.
Man.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Coming up, we'll talk about 4-star legend athlete legend Bay, who signed with Tennessee because his mom won't sign his national letter of intent. We'll be right back. It's the W Show.
You're tuned in to the W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Come spin with us, Kansas City. KC WeSpin 360 is the coolest 360 video spinner experience for events. KC WeSpin 360 is taking it to the next level. The 360 video spinner platform rental will be the life of the party. Everyone will be talking about their 360 video experience while bragging about it on their social media pages. The captivating slow motion and reverse effects will have your guests feeling like celebrities. The KC WeSpin 360 video spinner can capture slow-mo videos, GIFs, and boomerangs from every angle. Specializing in corporate events, weddings, social gatherings, bar bat mitzvahs, school events, and fundraisers, KC WeSpin 360 can be found online at kcwespin360.com. Come spin with us, Kansas City.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Steve Walls. Are you looking for a ride that fits your everyday lifestyle? Whether you're a sports dad like myself, a busy mom, or just need something reliable to get around, at Riceman Nissan in Tiffany Springs, just south of the airport, they've got exactly what you're looking for. Cars, SUVs, EVs, built for your everyday hustle. Their friendly and knowledgeable team is there to help you to drive off in the vehicle of your dreams. Because at Riceman, it's always every customer, every time. Swing by today and see why folks from Kansas City to Olathe trust Riceman Nissan to get them in gear. Tell them the W Show sent you. Hey, what's up, sports fans? Here's your chance to be a true champion with our friends over at Underdog Fantasy. It's super easy. Just pick higher or lower on your favorite players and test your skills for some serious prizes. The more Champions points you play for, the more you can win. Stack points, climb the ranks, and show everybody that you're built different. And when you sign up, don't forget to use promo code The W Show. That's right, use promo code The W Show to get in the game. Let's make some champions today.
You're tuned in to the W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
Remember to use hashtag talk about it, and we'll talk about whatever topic you want. Back in here, we're talking. What'd you say?
I thought we had one. I always get excited when we have one. Like, hey,
we got one later.
Oh, okay, cool.
We do. So 4-star quarterback Legend Bay signed with Tennessee, but it was against his will as he wanted to join Ohio State. So Bay initially committed to Tennessee before decommitting in November, and all signs pointed to him flipping to Ohio State. However, Bay's family wasn't on board. His mom refused to sign his NIL, National Letter of Intent, to Ohio State because she wanted him to attend Tennessee, so he was forced to commit to the University of Tennessee. So he's 17 years old. He needed his mother to sign his National Letter of Intent, so that's what caused all of the uproar on social media, because of course he posted like photos of him in Ohio State uniform and all this. So he had even had it his signing day. He even had like his table set up with Ohio State hats and everything, all the merch. Before signing, he tweeted out, and then it quickly got deleted. He said, good afternoon. I was just recently logged out of my IG and probably will be logged out of this account as well. My older brother, who has access to my account because I won't sign to the school him and my mother wants me to go to. So he released another statement through the comment section of his TikTok that was posted, which later was deleted. He said, unfortunately, it's true, but I would like everyone to give my mom the utmost respect. I'm 18 in 20 days, So it's most likely it will be Go Bucks. But he said that's it. That's what he said on his TikTok. So
if he makes it to the league, I feel like it's gonna be a lot more stories.
They named
that
him
come
legend.
out.
That's crazy. But I got a question, Mom. Would you do that? Like, hey, I don't want you going to that school.
No. I wouldn't do that at all, because the worst thing you want is I think you said this earlier, like your kid to resent you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, like you do want what is best for your child, but it's also their life at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
They have to go through this program, what have you, right? But I think Steve, you said this, that the coach who originally recruited him at Ohio State,
he ended up leaving.
and went to Tennessee.
Yep.
So I could see it from that perspective as well, but still let your child make that decision. Try to guide them as much as you can. But if my mother made like a big life decision like that for me, like I was forced to do it, I would dread going to school every single day. I'll tell you this. So I went to school on a partial academic scholarship. I grew up playing softball. I stopped playing softball my junior year in high school to cheer because I was burnt out. I didn't want to play anymore, right? My freshman year, my mom was like, "Oh, you about to try out for this softball team." And she mailed me my helmet, my bat, my gloves. She mailed me everything. But because we had a conversation, my mom's a single mom. Okay, like I'll go out there, I'll do it because we do need the money, right? But as soon as I got my academic scholarship full ride, I was like, here goes the helmet, here goes the bat, here goes everything. But me and my mother had a conversation.
Yeah.
Like I didn't go out there against my will. Like I understood, like this is for my future. I'm helping my mom out, who's essentially trying to help my future too. But there was a conversation. So if I had to go out there and forcibly play, I would be in tears every day.
And if it goes wrong, you're really going to be
exactly.
Yeah, at some point, like you said, you've got to let your kid kind of figure it out, because at the end of the day, he's not a kid and he means 18. He's a young man. You kind of want to give him the options. Like for instance, my son Peyton had some options to go and play searching for a new team, right? And all like me and his mom could do was like, here are your options. Let's help you make the best decision. And let's just see what the options are, and we can weigh those out, and go like test the teams out, see what you like, what you don't like, and of course he picked the team that he liked best, and it's just something that you have to live with, right? Like, and if it doesn't work out this season, then of course next season we'll try something else.
Exactly.
Like it's kind of trial and error at the end of the day, and especially in college sports where you are able to just transfer. Just throw your hat in the pool and somebody will get you.
And college football coaching is like a revolving door. So you get used to chasing one coach. You're going to change schools a lot.
Yeah. And in college too, that's kind of like your introduction into adult life, real world. Because when I was in college, that's when I started having to figure out like, oh, I have to fill out this form. Like my mom is not here to coach me on this anymore. So, sure, still be involved again, be the parent that helps your kid navigate, but don't be like that overbearing parent, like you gonna do what I say you gonna do type situation.
Yeah, you never want it to be like, I told you so moment. You don't want to do that with your kids. It's kind of just it's like, all right, well, where do we go from here? This is what we can do now. Now that you see that it didn't work your way, how about we try the way that we wanted you to want it to work out for you?
And a kid is more likely to also listen when you're just like, oh, like, dang, like mama did say I should do X, Y, Z. Okay, let me go ahead and, hear her out.
Two quick things. I like the way that he actually, put out like, hey, respect my mom. This is, kind of like our situation. But I wonder what is the reason, like what is her justification of it? And then when I was researching his story, I couldn't find his NIL deal because I was trying to figure out, is this financially driven or is this actually, lifestyle coach, somewhat familiar with the coach and all that? Because I know we was reading, he plays quarterback, but some teams want him to play receiver and running back, and another team just wants him to play receiver or whatever. There's a big financial difference between what position you play if you get drafted. So I'm going to see how this play out, see what happens. Because remember the situation was a couple years ago where the mom was sitting next to him and he picked a school and she just walked off. It was,
I didn't see that.
Wow. Y'all don't remember that? You remember that?
One,
Yeah. It was like Alabama and some other school, and they were big Georgia fans or big Mississippi fans or something. and he picked a rival school, basically, like in the SEC, and the mom she just got up and just discussed and just walked off.
Don't make don't make that moment about you. Like, even fake it till you make it. Even though if you are dying slowly on the inside that your child chose a different school, I'm gonna put on that hat. I'm gonna take a picture. Oh, we about to be one big old happy family.
Yeah,
it's like, you know why? It's free.
That's true. That
free.
is true. Like, school is not cheap. So listen.
You got to be in somewhat on the same page. Like, if you're gonna move as a unit, and most families with athletes do, you got to move as a unit. And like, if you agree with this, and all right, everybody's gonna be on board with it. And most kids, like, nowadays will say, all right, let me weigh my options. Let me see what my family wants to do. And then, like, when they get older, it's still, because you still see some of the professional athletes like, well, let me talk it over with my family, see what we want to do. Let me talk it over with my agent. But at the end of the day, it's still their decision. But it's like, we're moving as a unit, as a collective. And so, I just think that's what it is.
I don't think my parents really like involved themselves in what school I picked, because it was a full scholarship to wherever I went. But I think the only pushback I got is that when I thought I wanted to go to school initially out of high school, to go to school in California, and the only thing my mother said was like, that's kind of far, for it to be, the first time away, she was just like, it's kind of far or whatnot.
I think
that's
the best thing that could have happened to me. I went to South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's 16 hours away. The closest family to me was my godmom in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But thankfully, I had a mom who was just like, she loves to travel, first of all. But that was probably the best thing that could have happened to me, because I was able to grow up. So
you kind of figured out.
You do figure it out. But like, that was the best thing that could have happened.
First year was Oklahoma, second year was California, and in California it was just like, hey, you coming back for Christmas? No.
It did kind of come like that. Like,
like, no.
Like, my mom's biggest thing was, you just don't want to be another number.
Yeah.
Like, no matter if you're playing basketball or whatever, you're still going to be another number. And if you go to a big university, it's like, it's going to be another number. So, man, that was an interesting conversation. Another interesting one is just days after, of course, Devin Williams was traded from the Yankees. The Yankees are back enforcing their no facial hair policy. So the Yankees reversed their 49-year-old beard policy for a relief pitcher who ended up last season with a 4.79 ERA, and then left the Yankees to go across town to the New York Mets. Yep.
Same as
so how Steinbrenner reversed the policy in response to Devin Williams' requested in 2024, marking in 2025 as the first and perhaps final season where the Yankees were permitted to have well-groomed beards. Williams said Williams, now a free agent, he signed with the Mets in for 2026. So, of course, Williams was acquired in 2024 from the Brewers, and they had him shave his beard. And he spoke to Aaron Boone, who's a manager, and Aaron Boone was like, all right, let me talk to ownership, and they finally changed the
Remember when Johnny Damon played for the Yankees and he had his beard off?
Yeah.
Yo, hey, those beard policies, man. Listen.
Yeah.
A lot of listen, the first one that I know of personally was the military. They was real, strict on beards, whatever. You can get a lot of flack. Always had to show your profile. There's a lot of Black Americans that showed it. Now, everybody can have a beard, and even in the police force, whatever. Because that was one of the things, when I was getting recruited outside of the Army, LAPD, all those agencies came up, and I was like, "Can I have my facial hair?" And they was like, "Nope." And I was like, "Well, I won't be there." So it's your identity is who you are.
It is who you are, because females, especially working in news as a Black TV personality, like, obviously we love to change up our hair, and depending on who your employer is, you have to go through them and say, hey, can I get a shorter haircut? Hey, can I get highlights or something like that? And I just have to remind people, like, it does not matter what is on your face or how long your hair is or what color it is. Like, you will still be able to perform the job, task, the responsibilities.
Yeah.
But what athletes are a little, and news people are probably a little different too, because it's like, you feel good, you play good, right?
Very
like
true.
if you have a thing where it's just like, man, I gotta have my hair up this certain way, or I gotta have my beard, and I'm a pitcher. Like, athletes are very superstitious, especially baseball players. And he's like, man, I cut my beard, like something feels weird. And that's what he went and told Aaron Boone, the manager of the Yankees. He's like, man, I just don't feel right.
Yeah.
I can't throw, and that could not be. It's all in your mind. He's like, well, I'm not throwing strikes, so I need to get this beard back. And of course, even with the beard, I mean, he just had a bad season, but it's just
I don't think
it's
it
the
was a
superstition
beard.
portion of it.
I would forever hate Coach Korn for when they was recruiting me, not telling me about the facial hair policy. Because after I didn't go to University of Texas San Antonio and I signed with them, they was like, yeah, on game days we shave our facial hair, and I was just like,
nope, holla at you.
I was like, well, if there was a
That's
transfer
nuts.
portal at that time, it would have been boop in there.
Yeah.
So there was a statement put out earlier this week by Yankees managing general partner Hal Steinbrenner. He said, in recent weeks, I've spoken to a large number of former and current Yankees spanning several eras to elicit their perspectives on our longstanding facial hair and grooming policy. And I appreciate their earnest and varied feedback. He said, these most recent conversations are an extension of ongoing internal dialogue that dates back several years. Ultimately, the final decision rests with me. And after great consideration, we will be amending our expectations to allow our players and uniform personnel to have well-groomed beards moving forward. It is appropriate time to move beyond the familiar comfort from our former policy. So that's what he put out, of course, last season to amend the beard policy. But now they're bringing
it a year
it back.
too late though, because they could have had Soto, Stanton, and Judge. The thing about that lineup right there, they probably would have went to another World Series and lost to the Dodgers.
Yeah.
that doesn't have a shady profile.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Coming up, we'll have our talk about it and our Hair to Lever segment. We'll be right back. This is the W Show.
You're tuned in to the W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Come spin with us, Kansas City. KC WeSpin 360 is the coolest 360 video spinner experience for events. KC WeSpin 360 is taking it to the next level. The 360 video spinner platform rental will be the life of the party. Everyone will be talking about their 360 video experience while bragging about it on their social media pages. The captivating slow motion and reverse effects will have your guests feeling like celebrities. The KC WeSpin 360 video spinner can capture slow-mo videos, GIFs, and boomerangs from every angle. Specializing in corporate events, weddings, social gatherings, bar bat mitzvahs, school events, and fundraisers, KC WeSpin 360 can be found online at kcwespin360.com. Come spin with us, Kansas City.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Steve Walls. Are you looking for a ride that fits your everyday lifestyle? Whether you're a sports dad like myself, a busy mom, or just need something reliable to get around, at Riceman Nissan in Tiffany Springs, just south of the airport, they've got exactly what you're looking for. Cars, SUVs, EVs, built for your everyday hustle. Their friendly and knowledgeable team is there to help you to drive off in the vehicle of your dreams. Because at Riceman, it's always every customer, every time. Swing by today and see why folks from Kansas City to Olathe trust Riceman Nissan to get them in gear. Tell them the W Show sent you. Hey, what's up, sports fans? Here's your chance to be a true champion with our friends over at Underdog Fantasy. It's super easy. Just pick higher or lower on your favorite players and test your skills for some serious prizes. The more Champions points you play for, the more you can win. Stack points, climb the ranks, and show everybody that you're built different. And when you sign up, don't forget to use promo code The W Show. That's right, use promo code The W Show to get in the game. Let's make some champions today.
You're tuned in to the W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
They come out with the instrumental of The Chronic?
I don't know.
I think he re-released just the instrumental of The Chronic.
Okay. Can you flow?
Talk about it.
Remember to use hashtag talk about it, and we'll talk about whatever topic you want. We do have a talk about it today that was sent by Pop Wheel 74 LA on Twitter. He said Home Alone has been voted as the best Christmas movie of all time. He said it's a two-part question. What are our thoughts on that, and what is our favorite Christmas movie?
Me and TJ watched Home Alone before. I mean, we couldn't even get through our Halloween candy. Because Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2, now 3, 4, and 5 kind of lost me. But Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2, those are like fan favorites.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out what his parents do for a job.
Nah, I know what he does. They kind of connected it like on this theory on YouTube where the dad, he worked, he was in The Sopranos.
Not The Sopranos.
He was in The Sopranos, and he was a police officer giving Tony some information or whatever, but he gambled.
So Home Alone and the Sopranos universe are the same.
That's what they hate. Listen,
right.
it's just YouTube conspiracies.
So y'all think the Home Alone is the greatest?
I'm not
Christmas
gonna
movie
go
of all
that
time?
far.
Okay,
I feel like the Christmas Story is still up there.
Yeah,
Christmas Story.
You know me, I'm Die Hard. Die Hard. It's Christmas.
I can give you Die Hard
Yippee-ki-yay.
over if
Carl
we
Winslow?
had a bracket and it was Home Alone against Die Hard, it'd definitely be Die
Be
Hard.
Die Hard.
I don't think I've seen that one.
You've never seen Die Hard with Bruce Willis?
Remember, I'm younger than y'all.
Nah, you ain't that young, homie.
It was an early '90s movie,
So
so she was like 2.
Thank
She
you.
wasn't too.
Appreciate it.
She wasn't
So they
too.
did actually have a bracket. And on the left side of the bracket, they had Home Alone and Claus. Home Alone beat Claus. They had Elf and Edward Scissorhands.
Bad Santa
Elf
up there?
beat it. Elf beat Edward Scissorhands. Then they had It's a Wonderful Life versus Jack Frost. Jack Frost won. So then they had A Christmas Story versus The Man Who Invented Christmas. Christmas Story won. So then they had National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with Santa Claus.
What about
And then
Scrooge
Santa
up
Claus won. Hold on, buddy.
I'm just
Then they had The Polar Express versus Krampus. Polar Express won. Then they had How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The Grinch beat out Christmas Chronicles. Then they had Love Actually over Christmas with the Cranks. Love Actually, Christmas with the Cranks won. So then the Grinch won out. Santa Claus won out versus the Grinch. The Grinch beat Santa Claus, and then Home Alone ended up beating out A Christmas Story. That was on the left side of the bracket. So it was the Grinch versus Home Alone. So on the right side of the bracket, you had Miracle on 34th Street versus Violent Night. Of course, Miracle on 34th Street won. Then you had Die Hard versus White Christmas. Die Hard won. Then you had Scrooge versus Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph won.
Rudolph beat Scrooge.
So then you had Jingle All the Way versus Arthur Christmas. Jingle All the Way won. Then you had Frosty the Snowman beat out Bad Santa. Then you had Gremlins versus Narnia, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So Narnia won. Then The Holiday won against the Muppet Christmas Carol. And then The Night Before Christmas ended up winning over Four Christmases. So The Night Before Christmas ended up going up against your movie, Die Hard. The Night Before Christmas ended up going against Home Alone. So Home Alone ended up beating out Night Before Christmas.
Come on, listen. First of all, Bill Murray, and then my guy Elf,
That was like, yeah.
and then Die Hard.
What about this Christmas? Like they ain't had none of that on there.
That's what I was about to ask
Christmas
about.
is good.
Yeah.
And is it Almost Christmas? That's the one with Monique, Gabrielle Union,
Nah,
I ain't
Danny
seen
Glover.
that one.
That was good too.
Nah.
But no, this Christmas is a good one. I can watch that one
can watch that one over and over again.
That was
Top three
Columbus Short
top
got
three
in trouble.
movies for me. I would have to say The Grinch, probably this Christmas, Home Alone.
Yeah,
Elf,
I can
Die
go with
Hard,
that.
Yep.
Scrooge.
If we could do a top 5, I would add Elf and probably The Christmas Story.
Scrooge is up there too. Like
Scrooge is just hilarious.
Yeah.
I love Bill Murray, man. I can
Yeah.
watch almost anything Bill Murray.
Grinch is
And Will Ferrell.
Grinch is it too.
Yeah,
Like I don't know
Grinch is
how you
funny.
don't like.
Well, are you talking about like Jim Carrey?
No,
Jim
Jim
Carrey,
Carrey. Yeah,
yeah.
no, you got it. Jim Carrey.
Jim
that
Carrey,
was
Grinch.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can go with that with the Jim Carrey screen.
Q.
I might be a Grinch because I think I've only saw like 4 movies on that list.
Really? Yeah.
I used to sit at my grandparents' house, man, by the fireplace and watch Scrooge.
Well,
and
you know, you
eat the
can watch The
Topsy's
Christmas
popcorn
Story
or
all day
whatever.
long on Christmas.
I couldn't do that. The Christmas Story.
Nah,
Like,
I'm
you gonna
good.
shoot your eye out? Nah, we watched
'cause
that
we'll-
in school. I just couldn't get with
We'll
it.
watch bits and pieces because we'll usually watch like as we're cooking.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Christmas Story was never that for me.
Never
Yeah.
that for me. Nah.
Funniest part when the dude got his tongue
Tongue
stuck
stuck
on
on
the
the
ball.
sand.
Pause, yeah.
See, Lance,
I
favorite
really
Christmas
don't-
movie, man.
I don't really do Christmas either.
My goodness.
I play video games.
I'll probably go with Grinch too because I haven't seen half of those other movies. But
Home Alone.
You never seen Home Alone?
Oh,
You've
my
never seen
goodness.
Home Alone?
Yo,
His
No,
His
we gonna have to put
parents
it-
were
Yo.
kids when Home Alone was out.
I guess that's
Fire.
me and Die Hard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He said, "Oh no, I ain't seen none of them."
You what?
Man.
His parents were children.
Wait a minute. No, but the
No,
thing,
it's
it's not about
they
being
were
children.
same
or
age as
whatever.
us.
It's not being children. You got a
Little bit
TV,
older.
right? You got a
How
TV,
old were
right?
you when Home Alone came out?
No, but
Home Alone
hold on.
came out in
We was in the
92.
second grade.
kids.
But no, this is what it's not about. It's not about what age group. It's about when you turn on the TV at this particular time of the season.
Yeah.
It's on TV,
'Cause
and just this the thought process.
That's the
was-
same. That's the same thing with A Christmas Story for me. I would see it on the TV
and just
Turn
click
when I was
past it.
growing and go right past it. I'll go to ESPN before I watch that. Like
It's like the Sandlot. It's like you
yeah.
can't be a baseball fan or a sports fan and have not seen the Sandlot. Have you seen the Sandlot, Chris? Oh my goodness! All right,
Dude,
let's get to today's Hated or Love It.
Yeah,
segment.
If you're out
about
there
all
and you're
these
a
90s
producer and you're looking
movies.
for work,
It's time for Love It or Hate It. Let's talk about it. If we hate it, we move on.
we're moving on from you, Chris.
All right. First up in our for our sneakers of the week. Y'all are funny. All right, so we got the Paris Saint-Germain Air Jordan 5 off Noirs.
I like
These are fire.
those.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah.
Actually, we missed the Black Cats last week.
Oh, y'all did.
We did.
Like those.
Yeah.
You
So
like
did you
those?
know they're going how much they're going for on like eBay?
700,
Like 1,500.
God.
Really?
Yes.
And those look worse than the ones that
just-
came out in
just-
like
The fours.
2019.
There's the ones you got, the all black fours.
Yeah, but I read a thing that they were like the black was different.
Yeah.
Look the same
How
to
can
me.
you get
Yeah,
it
the
from
the
black?
black is different. It's like lighter.
Lighter.
Yeah, it looks kind of distressed.
Really?
Yeah.
1,500.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
That means we could have bought them for 2 and then bought Christmas for everybody just by selling in.
All right, Stranger Things, Nike Air Max 187s, Steve Harrington's. These are fire.
I like those.
Yeah.
Maybe I can talk my child into wanting those for Christmas because he's a Stranger Things fan.
Do you watch Stranger Things?
I do watch Stranger Things.
Chris, do you watch Stranger Things?
I stopped on like season 2.
Ah,
Same.
I've never seen
I
it.
stopped past
I've
season
never
2 as well.
seen it.
Season 2 or season 3.
Yeah, they took too
How
long.
about the Adidas Fear of God Athletics 2, D Roses? The greatest.
Yeah.
Fire.
They look like spaceship.
He's the best ones on the list.
These are the best ones.
No,
on the list?
I go with the 5s in these. And then Nike SB Dunk Low Krampus.
Those look like
These
they
are fire.
belong in
Yeah, the
trash
fear of
can.
gods, I would like to see them in a different colorway.
I just
not
feel
that
like
one.
that's a huge flashlight on the bottom of the shoe, man.
Yeah.
Like just the light bulb is gonna go off.
Come on, bro.
It just look like those clear light. It just looked like one of these. Like the
Look
light
like
just gonna
luxury LA gear.
come- Yeah, like the light just gonna come on when you step on it or whatever, man.
A's fans get a virtual preview of a $2 billion Las Vegas stadium. Hater, love it.
Okay. Let's see it.
So they have an interactive space located in Uncommons, a mixed-use development in Southwest Las Vegas Valley. It includes a model of the park, interactive displays, and concepts of the seating arrangement.
You know what I just thought of? You change the betting on the pitching or whatever because of all the gambling that's going on with some of these players, but then you move a team from Oakland to Las Vegas as if it's going to get any better, you know?
It's definitely not.
So a couple of former Steelers players says it's time for Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin to go. Hater, love it.
Ooh.
I hate it.
Mm,
You don't judge a coach off of having Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback.
So Ben Roethlisberger says it's time to clean house. Suggests Steelers coach Mike Tomlin should go to Penn State, be Penn State head coach. So also Steelers legend, 5-time Pro Bowler James Harrison played 10 seasons with for Mike Tomlin and said he's been, of course, he's been a critic of Mike Tomlin this whole time. And he said, as much as I hate to say this, I never have been a person that thought Coach Tomlin was a great coach. He said, I thought he was a good coach. A good coach gets you to play up to your potential. And right now, the players have what they have on that team. I've seen play. I know they can do it. I've seen them do it, and they're not playing up to their potential. A great coach gets you play beyond your potential.
On one side of the coin, you can make an argument and justify why he should stay, but on the other side of the coin, you can make an argument and justify why he should be fired.
Have you seen that quarterback situation since Ben Roethlisberger retired?
But and that's the thing. Like, do you take a losing season and start over and try to get a new quarterback and make it work, or do you just clean house and then get a new quarterback and make it work?
Yeah,
They
ain't doing that in Pittsburgh.
They've had a rough time since the Killer Bees have gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You lose Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Ben Roethlisberger, and they haven't been anything since.
All right. Oakland University basketball coach Greg Campy called out the team student section for not attending games. Hater, love it.
How much are the tickets?
He said our student section is terrible. He said ESPN called our student section the best mid-major student section in the country, and where are they? Of course, they were off to a 4-5 start this season. They pushed through and they've won 4 since they started 4-5. They opened up the season with Michigan, Purdue, and Houston. With Houston, of course, at one point was ranked number 1 in the country. They lost each game by double figures. Of course, y'all remember 2 seasons ago, Oakland pulled off an NCAA tournament upset, beating Kentucky in the first round as a number 14 seed. And of course, they didn't make it last year. But Campy, of course, he's the longest tenure coach in college basketball. This is 41st season at Oakland University.
Wow.
Does free tickets come with your admission?
Well, that's one thing. Usually tickets are free for students.
Yeah.
Or at least they're discounted
or you got to camp
heavily.
out. You got to camp out and you get them.
So
for
how
$12.
much are the tickets? Because
I don't know, probably it's a mid-major. It's Oakland, University of Oakland.
Well, hey man, listen, this economy affects everybody. Everybody ain't got NIL deals, NIL deals.
Are high.
All right, we appreciate everyone who joined in on today's show, watching us, whether you're at home cleaning your house or you're in a car, 100.1 FM. You can catch a rewind of us on Mondays, 11 a.m. to noon. Until next week, go do some Christmas shopping. Figure out what y'all gonna get us. We out of here.
Socks.
Peace.
The views and opinions expressed on the W Radio Show by the host, co-host, guests, and call-in listeners are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not represent the opinions of the W Show, 100.1 FM, One Kansas City Radio, Sideline Sports Talk, Team Wall Street Foundation, or affiliates.